Welcome to the Brunswick Group Therapy Podcast with Lucas and Kimberlee.
All right, back again, episode number 65.
Wow, 65. All right, let's do it.
Back
Here we
from
go.
vacation in my beautiful Brunswick, Ohio. Let's get it going.
Tropical Brunswick.
Yeah, there was a lot of rain. All right.
Yeah. Did you have a good trip?
I did. We didn't have our bathing suits on as much as I thought we would, but we made do with the weather we had.
Well, at least you weren't caught up in a tornado here, so.
That's true.
But anyway, all right, let's get into this. What do we got? Kick us off.
I noticed more and more Market 42 vendors are announcing their presence. Exciting news that GoldBerry Roasting Company out of Ashland, Ohio, has a booth space there. They announced this week that they'll be coming, and they said they're right next to an ice cream creamery in the booth next to them. They haven't announced which one, and I don't normally spread rumors, but I heard it is Mootown Creamery. So that's exciting.
Really?
Too. Yeah, and then you probably noticed the Mexican one, Holy Frijoles. How do you say that word? Frijoles?
Yeah, yep. I think you got it.
Is coming, and then I heard there's a pizza place. Don't need another pizza place, but under one roof, okay, that's okay. Jamaican. They got a local butcher, a deli, some local produce, and they're making headway. They installed the first stud inside to put the inside walls up just this week. So they said by the end of September. So we'll see.
No way.
That's what they said. I don't know. They're definitely ready to pour concrete this week outside of the parking lot.
Maybe it'll become more apparent then where the parking's going to be, because I don't see it still. Sorry.
They got it laid out.
I don't see it.
Yeah, they're going to pour it.
You guys keep telling me that, but I just don't see it. I don't see the food truck area that they proposed. I don't see any of that. I'm sorry. I'm excited though. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm glad that the vendors are letting us know who's going to be there. That's exciting. So
yep.
We'll see. End of September. Okay. All right. Well, speaking of opening, Gamers Lair is now open. Everybody, I think they're like 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. or something like that.
I think it was noon to 11.
Noon to 11. Sorry, you could go over an hour early. What the heck? But they have everything, including D&D supplies. It says D&D merch, lots of unique games, a little bit of everything, something for everyone, it seems. But PC and console gaming, virtual reality, streaming stations, RPG gameplay,
pinball machines,
parties there. Yeah,
snacks.
Anime, weekly gaming events.
Yeah,
all that fun stuff. So go check them out. Welcome. They are over off of Laurel Road in the Subway Plaza there. So check them out. Gamers Lair. Welcome. Grand opening. Congratulations. You guys did it.
Mm-hmm. They signed the lease in February, according to their Facebook page. The city put them through the ringer with these new Ohio codes. It's not the city's fault, but apparently the property before they got there wasn't quite up to code, and they had to get up to code. But they signed that lease in February, so we need to get over there and support them quickly. They've
right.
I think they've been paying rent that whole time. Yikes.
Yeah, that's a lot. So
when one business opens, another one closes sometimes. Sweet Frog Premium Frozen Yogurt announced that their last day will be September 1st. That's the one where you can go in and pay by the pound or the ounce. All the different toppings and all the different soft serve ice creams. They said that the landlord chose not to renew the lease, and they're going to be looking for another spot, hopefully in Brunswick, and plan to reopen in spring or summer next year, and to keep an eye on their Facebook page for future updates.
You know what they usually translate to is they want to raise the rent so high that the local business can't afford it, and so they have to move. Mm-hmm. That's usually what that means. So, a lot of people are going to miss them, but, hopefully, who knows? Maybe they will reopen at another location.
Let's hope so.
That time of the year, back to school. Let's talk about Grounded Bean. They're thrilled to announce new flavors that'll make your school days a little bit sweeter. So, I don't know, a couple of these sounded really good. So,
yeah, they do.
PB and J latte. I'm going with number 1 because that sounds really good. Blackberry Delight. That sounds pretty refreshing. And strawberry coconut cream infusion. Which one sounds good to you?
I would also have to go with the PB&J, the espresso, milk, peanut butter, and raspberry syrup topped with whipped cream. It sounds
Jeez
pretty good.
Louise. That sounds like a PB&J sandwich in a cup.
Yeah.
So check them out, Ground Bean over on Pearl Road, across from Hickory Ridge Plaza. If you haven't been there, check them out.
And Indian Spice over in Mark's Plaza opened up as a buffet so people could try a little bit of everything and figure out what they like. A lot of people haven't tried Indian food before, but they recently this week released their full menu. So now you can go in and order a dish or a side or a starter or a beverage and dessert.
Yeah, I went a couple of weeks ago and there was a lot of takeout going on. So glad to see that people are, finding out where they're at and checking them out. Check out the menu and try the buttery chicken.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty yummy.
It's a good
You
one to
recommended
start
that.
with.
I had that.
Yeah, it's a good one to start with.
Yeah, exactly. So a couple shout outs. This one to Hothead Burritos. Doug said that the portion size were gigantic and the burritos were just busting at the seams. So I know some people have been a little frustrated with Chipotle lately, so maybe give Hothead Burritos a try. What do you think?
I would recommend that. I know next week we have a Dine to Donate we'll be telling you about for HotHeads, so that might be the day to do it. I reached out to Chipotle's district manager because I had their number from previous. They haven't returned my call yet, but
you'd be surprised at the phone numbers we have in our phones. Let me tell you. Oh my goodness! But anyway, let's do another shout out. So, shout out to Hickory Ridge Theater. Looks like they had some issues today with their projection, and the staff went over and above. The staff went over and above to accommodate them, and we are really lucky to have a small business movie theater like that in our community, and they've been around for a long time, and hopefully there's a lot of good things. Make sure you like their page because I just had lengthy conversations with them today. There's a lot of good things happening. So starting with the projection, they are investing probably over $500,000 into that theater within the next 6 months to a year. So good things coming. One of the things is all the rockers are going to be gone and they will all be recliners. So that's one of the first changes they're making. So look for those things. Pardon the dust while they make those changes. They'll be making them slowly because it is a family-run business. And so the family will be going in there and changing them. And then also today we talked about, speaking of Hickory Ridge Cinemas, the ever-popular Trunk or Treat. So look for details of that. That's going to be Sunday, October 20th, and that's presented by Bedard Landscaping. So they are going to be our sponsors this year. And oh my gosh, I wish I could tell you guys everything, but it's going to be like a cross between Trunk or Treat, Touch a Truck, all sorts of really fun experiences. We have a search rescue group, canine rescue group that's going to be there. It's just going to be amazing.
You might have to use the back parking lot. I
know. I was like, I better call UXL now and tell them we need a little more space, but it's turning into this is our 7th year. It's turning into just an amazing family-friendly event. I don't know the movie yet, but a lot of people just come for Trunk or Treat, and that's okay too. But, we do want you to come and stay for the movie. So more details on that coming soon, but mark your calendar, October 20th.
Yeah. And back to that post about Hickory Ridge. One of the comments said that they purchased tickets for a family of 4, but they didn't have adjacent seats. But when they showed up, the guy went out of his way to open up another room and showed the movie in a second room.
Yeah, they opened up a theater and put this one family in a small theater. I was like, now that's customer service.
I guarantee a major chain would not do that.
Right.
So, all the other comments said support local, love Hickory Ridge, so clean, great concession, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, so Brunswick staple.
Yeah, definitely. All right, it looks like Brunswick City Schools is having a kindergarten play date. That is going to be today, August 16th at 3 o'clock. And you plan to drop and meet other kindergarten families. It looks like they're asking you to wear an assigned color so they know like what school you're going to. So here's a list. Applewood red, Crestview blue, Kidder green, Memorial purple. Hickory Ridge White and Huntington and Orange. That's a fun idea.
That is super smart.
So, yeah. So then you can meet some of your other classmates and stuff like that. So check that out. That's going to be at Nura Playground. I don't even know if I said that. Sorry about that. Today at 3:00. Don't forget, and pick the color of your school.
Yeah, sometimes
Go
it's rough
check it
for kids to go to school and not don't know anybody. So knowing a couple people when you get there might help them out.
Making new friends. That's awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a great idea. That is really a great idea.
Here was a warning from one of our group members. They said, anyone in Brunswick area looking for a pest control service, beware. Aptiv have been drumming up business in the area. Don't sign anything. They'll tell you can cancel anytime, and you can, except you're locked into a contract and you'll be paying a fee to get out of it that they conveniently forgot to mention when you signed up. Don't do it. Besides, you can get a pump sprayer and spray at Home Depot for a better job and less money. There were several comments that agreed with that statement. I know they've knocked on my door a couple times, despite my no soliciting sign. And they're pretty darn persistent. So.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of torn. Like, I think it's great that people still do door-to-door sales, but nobody ever wants to answer the door anymore.
Right.
I mean, unfortunately, we're not that safe of a society, and there's just all sorts of reasons, and this is probably one of them. But yeah, we've heard more bad than good, unfortunately, on this group or in this company. So just watch what you sign. Always, always.
Yeah, read your contracts. What can you expect from the You Know You're From Brunswick Gift Facebook group? You know, it's your typical social media community group. People rave about the places and products they love. People leave restaurant reviews and seek out landscaper recommendations. People rant about other people. I'm not gonna lie, it can be a hot flippin' mess sometimes. But other times you're scrolling through and whatever, boom, you find some random heart-tugging post where you see the good inside Brunswick, Ohio residents. You see a community supporting and coming together to help someone in need, and you get proud of living in this community. Then you scroll some more and you find something so ridiculous it's time to log off the internet for the day. But, you know, either way, you're coming back tomorrow for more.
All right, what do we got up first?
We got the Valley City Street Fair.
Didn't they just have a party last week?
Man, they're doing things all over the place down there. It starts tonight at 6 p.m. and goes all the way till Sunday at 10 p.m. And you'll be happy to know there is no fireworks listed. However, there's all kinds of small town events during those 3 days, and from bingo to a pizza eating contest. They got bounce houses on the midway, cornhole tournaments, bands, all kinds of stuff. But it starts at 6 o'clock with a flag raising.
Wow. That's a jam-packed weekend. So you're looking for something to do, definitely go check them out down in Valley City this weekend. Tonight up here in the 212 is Ignite Brewing Company live music at 7 o'clock with Rob Rocks. Join us for music on the patio with Rob, and he'll be playing from 7 to 10 tonight.
Yeah, and he plays 60s through today. Most of the material is 80s pop and rock. He was in one of Cleveland's top cover and tribute bands and played some of the biggest stages, including Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. So check him out while you have the chance. I'm sure the weather's going to be very nice out there on the patio.
Well, and this next one needs no introduction. I don't know if you'll be able to get in because there's no pre-sale tickets, it says, so for the summer concert series. So you just go up there and see if you can get in. But tonight at Mapleside Farms, Disco Inferno. Oh, yeah, baby. 7 o'clock to 10 again. And, gosh, do we even need to tell you, what they play? I don't think so. But they'll be taking the Sunset Stage over at Mapleside. And again, tickets are not available ahead of time. So you have to get them at the gate the day of the show. So go early. Enjoy. There'll be food trucks and beverages of all kinds. So go early, have dinner, and enjoy the show. Yeah. On the Sunset Stage. And
that's what we got for Friday. How about Saturday? Here we go. The Touch-A-Truck at the City Hall got canceled due to the weather, obviously. But Chick-fil-A is having a Touch-A-Truck tomorrow, 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. They're going to have games, raffles, live music.
Chick-fil-A parking lot, be there tomorrow, 12 o'clock, 12 to 2.
That's the only event I had for Saturday. And then Sunday, Island Troy's at the Brew Kettle, noon to 3 p.m. out there on the patio playing acoustic music from favorites like Jimmy Buffett, Van Morrison, Zach Brown, and more. So if you haven't been over there yet, it's a good chance to check it out.
All right. Then also on Sunday at 4 o'clock, BackTrack Live at Paninis in Brunswick. Yeah, so you can go check them out. They'll be there on the outdoor patio from 4 to 7 p.m.
Yeah, and they're a newer cover band bringing you the best modern classic rock hits from the 90s and 2000s.
Wow.
Yeah, newer stuff. I kind of like that.
Yeah, that's different. That's good.
And then before you go there, St. Mark's Lutheran on the corner of North Carpenter and 303, the home of the Brunswick Christmas tree, is having a lemonade stand for the Oaks Family Care Center. And that's from noon to 3. You can make a donation. Last year, they raised over $1,000 to benefit St. Jude. This year, it's for Oaks Family Care. Oaks Family Care provides family services, including building programs, material goods, parenting support, pregnancy tests, supervised visitations, youth outreach programs, and food pantry, of course. So they're looking to collect for that, and the kids are trying to be stewards of God to help collect some money.
Very good. Very fun. I like when they do stuff for like local, like when it stays local every once in a while. It's nice to switch it up. St. Jude's, yes, and then switch it back to local. So that's great. We're looking ahead a little bit. So let's look at Wednesday, August 21st. August trivia at Tangled Vine will include the Golden Girls. And that's going to be the 21st from 6 to 8. And join them. The theme is obviously Golden Girls. The reservations are required for this once because space is limited. You can comment on the reservation post or call to make your reservations. Call Tangled Vine, again, August 21st. I don't know how I would do with that one. Probably not as well as others.
My wife would probably do pretty good. I probably would not. Yeah, she does like the Golden Girls.
But you and I are going to be busy that night, so
that's right. Well, I'm very excited about this. We went last year, but this Wednesday, the 21st, from at 3 o'clock is the VIP, and then at 5 o'clock is open to the general public. It's Business at the Barn, presented by MDG Flooring America at Mapleside Farms Barn. It's a way to gather and meet other businesses or get to know the businesses in your area. Everyone is welcome after 5 p.m., free of charge. Before that, there is a VIP ticket required. Hundreds of local businesses. It's one of the biggest events in the area for networking.
Yeah, it's definitely a go-to, something everyone should attend. Not just for businesses, maybe during the VIP part, but then stop by and see your local businesses. They would love to see their customers and stuff like that for the rest of the evening. So just go to Business at the Barn event page, and we'll see you guys there. Or Northern Medina County Chamber Alliance page. That's where I would go probably.
Yeah.
For all the information. And then we'll see you guys there because Lucas and I will be there.
And then Ignite on Thursday night, the 22nd at 3 p.m., all the way up till close, 10 p.m. They're going to have a special tapping of their newest beer called Women on the Rise. It's a blackberry lime gose in honor of Women's Equality Day. You'd like
I might actually enjoy that one.
You like the sour one, right? Slightly sour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The blackberry, yeah. Okay, all right, I'm in.
All right, maybe I'll meet you there.
You got me with that one.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just work our way around all the places Brunswick next week. Oh my goodness, what is this? Thursday night at 6:30 at Brunswick Skate Station. Join them for Night of Champions. So come and see. It's a special night of fundraising. Some of their very own skaters, Michael and Susan, placed first in nationals in Lincoln, Nebraska, and they will be featured that night as well. Again, that's the 22nd. They have been skating at the skate station since 2009. Oh my gosh, that's where they started to learn on skates. And now they're national champions. Holy heck.
Right.
So stop by and see them, support them. Again, this is a fundraiser, Thursday the 22nd from 6:30 to 8:30. Admission is $10 for skaters and non-skaters, $2 skate rental, $4 for inline. So Go support them. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I knew we had champions,
Mm-hmm.
but
And, that's going to help them pay for their flights, hotel, food, transportation, and more as they head to Italy. Rimini, Italy,
to compete.
as they compete for
Oh
the
my
World
goodness.
Skate Games and represent the USA. The USA.
That's wow.
You know?
That's huge.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, right. All right. We got anything else?
That's all I got.
I think that's all I got too.
That was
we're
enough.
gonna let you guys go a little bit early today. We're gonna excuse the class. Let's get ready for school to start. When does school officially start?
Next week. I think it's Monday, Tuesday.
You got two of them.
Monday, Tuesday, right? Yeah. Monday for elementary, Tuesday for Career Center. I don't know about the high school. Don't quote me. Check your calendar. I don't know.
Yeah, we have it on the You're from Brunswick gift page in the featured section, or the calendars for middle school, elementary, high school, all that kind of stuff. So
we still have some First Watch gift cards to give out.
Come and see us.
We still have some first.
I know, we're waiting.
We still have some First Watch gift cards to give out too. So leave us a voicemail message at brunswickgrouptherapy.com. Tell us what you like or what you don't. Some rants, some raves, whatever you want.
They always have something to say.
Ain't that the truth?
All right, that's going to do it for us, Brunswick. We'll see you next week.
Take care. Bye.
We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway.
As always, I want to thank you for checking out the Brunswick Group Therapy podcast and for supporting local Brunswick area businesses. If you enjoyed your time, please check us out online at brunswickgrouptherapy.com, where you can continue the conversation with a voice message that may be featured on future podcast episodes or posts. You can also follow us on our Brunswick Group Therapy social media pages on both YouTube and Facebook. If you own or manage an area business and would like to be featured in an upcoming Brunswick Group Therapy podcast, please reach out to Kimberlee or I through any of our social media pages. We are passionate about supporting local, and it's the reason for this podcast.
Thank you for joining us for another therapy session. A reminder that the views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this program are solely those of the participants and do not represent any business, group, employer, or organization. The material and information presented here is for general information and entertainment purposes only.